What's good, everybody? My name is Gentleman Jugg.
And I'm Son.
Welcome back to another Jugg and Son doing WWE last week today. How you doing today, boy?
I'm good.
Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, do all the things all the other YouTubers tell you to do. Son, I am very pissed off
About?
my Dallas Cowboys just blew the playoffs. Again. I'm done. I'm done.
They're out.
I'm done for now. You know? And next year, I'm not taking them seriously at all. Okay? You a bitch until you ain't, Cowboys. Take me to Raw, son.
So we start off with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre.
Sure.
I mean, Drew was out here just being like, things aren't going my way. Maybe I should leave for 9 years, and then you guys will cheer me again.
I mean, they're cheering him right now, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, look, I understand where Drew is coming from. I get it. Okay? People keep getting involved in your matches instead of asking for a Hell in a Cell or a cage match or whatever other match will keep people out. You keep sitting there going with this.
Well, I mean, he did Hell in a Cell with Bobby, and MVP got in there, and he's done cage matches in the Bloodline Interfere, so no matter what he does, he's stuck.
People like messing with Drew McIntyre. That's just what they like doing.
So he's mad.
I mean, look, I understand where he's coming from. I would be getting pissed off too.
And then CM Punk comes in, he says, I heard my name, so I thought I'd come out here.
Yeah, whatever.
And then they're trying to tease their feud, I guess, which is supposed to be Elimination Chamber, sure. I don't know.
Who knows when it's going to happen? We don't really know what's going down in WWE these days because, we don't know what the premium live event situation is.
Yeah.
So.
And then, what is it? We had R-Truth, and I liked this part.
He had a fantastic video. Look, I've never been an R-Truth fan. I'm sorry, Ron Killings. You've not been the dude for me.
I mean, I never thought he was really funny, but I thought he was kind of entertaining. He was something different, is what I'll say.
This video, fantastic. I laughed out loud. I thought this was a great video, and
I didn't even expect him to Photoshop himself next to the Judgment Day.
I didn't see any of this coming, and I loved it.
I was like, more R-Truth like this, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I never was into the awesome truth or, when Little Jimmy was a thing. Never was into that.
I mean, I thought Little Jimmy was kind of funny.
Well, you were the person that it was going for. It wasn't me.
So then, was it Nia Jax and Rhea Ripley are going to tease their feud too, I guess?
Yeah, look.
Because Nia beat Becky.
I'm a fan of two heels fighting each other. I'm a fan of two people fighting each other. I don't care if one's a good guy or a bad guy, but I'm not feeling this match.
I'm just like...
And I don't know why I'm not feeling it. It's not speaking to me in a way where I'm like, this is going to be awesome.
I'm like, I feel like Rhea would win this if they even did this.
Yeah, we'll see.
And then we move on to, Seth freaking Rollins, the champ's here.
Yeah, he's here.
He doesn't miss weeks. He's still full-time.
Full-time, man. Been there every episode this year.
And then he got interrupted by Jinder Mahal. So, Jinder Mahal is showing up to interrupt The Rock, and now he's here to interrupt the world champion.
You don't hinder the Jinder.
I mean, I'm kind of into this match. Because they're teasing that he might be going after it, but that's because of what happened on Twitter.
Yeah, apparently some stuff's going on with AEW between, Tony and Jinder and the character Hook over there. And look, I don't care about any of that. Somehow, it made Jinder Mahal a lot better.
It's now Jinder's going to get that LA Knight push.
Probably. And they'll probably fumble it like they're doing with LA Knight, but whatever.
I mean, I guess it'll be cool for a couple weeks.
For a little while.
So then we had Cody Rhodes. I mean, he finished his story against Shinsuke Nakamura.
I don't care.
So yeah.
I don't care about none of this. None of this means anything to me.
I mean, he's got to do something because he can't get the WrestleMania main event.
He's not gonna do it. It's not happening. I'm not even sorry. Look, they have f***ed it.
Now he's got to just like what's funny is that The Rock came back to steal CM Punk's main event and Cody's main event again.
Hey, they f***ed it. I don't know what else to say about this. You guys are screwing it up at WWE right now. I don't know what your plans are. I can't even see what your plans are. But what I do know is that Rock the Dwayne Johnson coming back really screwed a lot of things up.
Now you have Cody and CM Punk next to each other. The road would be like, the fact that Dwayne's the main event and we're not makes us sick.
Well, Seth still has an opportunity to take on CM Punk at the main event of WrestleMania, or at least one of them.
That's not going to be night 2, though.
Probably not.
That's really all I had for Raw.
Take me to SmackDown, son.
So we start off SmackDown with the Bloodline, but not the champion. So I guess Rowan's part-time again.
He's half-time. This is what we get as a champion. I'm not gonna sit here and say get used to it because we're already used to it.
Just deal with it.
You're just gonna have to deal with it.
So
he's not gonna be there, and unless somebody probably is gonna beat him at the wrong pay-per-view.
I'm just thinking that the WrestleMania build with The Rock, both of them are basically part-timers. So, is it just going to be Paul in the ring hyping up this match while none of them are on TV? He's like, remember, guys, the main event.
You know the formula. This is what the formula has been.
It's like, unlike most Roman's challenges, Rock won't be there to beat up Jimmy and Solo.
Until, probably the month before.
Then I'll show up randomly, I guess I'll hit a rock bottom on Jimmy.
He's got to spend the next few months getting his ring rust off, so.
So yeah, the Bloodline are here, just Jimmy, Solo, and Paul, and they hijack SmackDown. They beat up a bunch of people, and then Nick Aldis comes out, and he's like, well, you beat up these guys, and you're mad about the Rowan match. It's still happening at the Rumble, and you're going to fight in the main event with, I guess, against Randy, AJ, and LA Knight, and your third partner is Roman. And then Paul's like, don't you remember? Roman's not here this evening.
No, he's not.
And he's like, oh, well, then I guess you have to find someone or don't.
And who did they find, boy?
Nobody. They didn't find anybody. I'm like, you should have thrown Paul in there.
You should have thrown Paul in there. But oh well,
But yeah, they had their 5-man tag team match.
Meh. I mean, look, it's fine.
And I mean, it didn't even get a winner. We just had a DQ. No, we had a winner. We had Randy win.
No, I don't care about any of this.
They just beat them up, and that was it. They did a shield bomb, I guess. That's supposed to scare Roman.
No, nobody cares. I don't care.
And then now we had the U.S. champion Logan Paul. He was not at SmackDown, but he had a pre-recorded segment of him that played during SmackDown. So I mean, SmackDown, went back to not really having their champions. I mean, Io was still here in person though.
Most winningest and dominant champion on SmackDown.
It's Io's back at best champion of the year.
Best champion.
She hasn't missed a single episode this year.
Oh well.
So we had Bayley versus Bianca again. If you weren't tired of that.
If you haven't had enough, here's some more.
I mean, who won this one?
Who do you think?
It was Bianca again.
Obviously. Because these two work well doesn't mean I need to see them work together all the time. I don't care.
And it's the same result every time.
Every single time. So what did this serve?
One more KOD to Bayley.
Yeah.
I guess she sells it better than anyone else.
She's the best. She's like The Rock taking a stunner. She's the best at selling it. Whatever.
Then we had the Karrion Kross and AOP, and they're the Final Testament, and they did their little spooky video on Bobby or Robert, and he's like, yeah, we're not scared.
Yeah, I heard that they're changing the Robert Prophet's name to the Prime or something like that. I'm not sure.
Robert Prime or Prime Roberts.
Look, they should just stick with the Robert Prophets, and I would go with that. Look, if they came out to the ring as the Robert Prophets instead of Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, I would be way more into this group just because of the name.
Yeah, but I mean, I know their faces and I guess, but this group had potential and I feel like they just messed it up.
I don't care. They screwed it all up. I'm out. I'm out.
And that's really all. SmackDown really had like nothing.
Not for me, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's been just a bad week for me.
It's time to start watching NXT. Maybe you'll find something good there.
Maybe. I'm hearing some good things about some people, but I don't. I'm just mad, boy. I'm just mad. I'm upset. So, hey, anyways, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Please do all the things all the other YouTubers tell you to do. Check us out on TikTok and Twitter. I'm sorry, the X. I say it every time. The X. All the other social medias that I've talked about before. And tune in next time because the next one will be available
when it's ready.